Hey guys, it's Emrecan again, and today I'll show you how Java basic syntax works, and we're gonna write a simple hello world program. I made some research on Java yesterday, Java basic syntax, and I will add what I research everything in the descriptions below. And so I don't want to hold you so much, and today is gonna be easy to start because it's the basics of Java, and we're gonna dive deep in next videos. So today I'm gonna show you what are the basic syntax rules in Java. So we're gonna start with what is Java. Java is an object-oriented programming language, and everything is objects, and you should think everything as an object. So Java is very similar to C Sharp. It's like 95% of the syntax similarity is here. Java is a case sensitive language and is similar to C Sharp in that way too. So what is case sensitive? Maybe some of us doesn't know this term, but every letter is really important. So let me show you in the screen. Let me write here hello, and let me write here hello. These are totally different in Java. If I say class, I'll create a class, right? But if I say class, it's really different. And it means every letter is really important in Java. And this is what case sensitive is. Let me tell you about the class names. In the basic syntax, class names should start with capital letter. Like this, hello world. I just write it here, hello world. But if I wanna write here like another class, let's say public class, if I want to say hello world, it's okay, but it's not acceptable. There are some global rules on writing readable and understandable code, and it's not acceptable. You can of course write, but people are not using that way. So there's an error right now, as you can see. I'm using IntelliJ IDEA from JetBrains. It shows me the bugs, errors, and blah blah, And as you can see, if you create a class called hello world, you should create a file in that name, hello world.java. So as you can see, there is a hello world class here, and the name of the file is the same name of the class. So let me go straight. If you create a method in Java, this is a method. You should write it like camel case. So let me create a class for you. New file class. I'm gonna make the name of the class is human. So human class has, of course, the humans can swim, right? I'm gonna create a void function called swim, and it means human can swim, right? But we can write it also climb a tree. As you can see, we write the first letter of the word as lowercase. The inner words, the next verse is going to start with uppercase, and this is what camel case is. We should write every method as a camel case rule. Let's go. So there are some legal identifiers and also illegal identifiers. So what are legal identifiers? As you can see, there is a data type called int. We are gonna deep dive to the data types in the next videos. You don't have to worry about like what are those. This is an integer data type, and it is A123, and there is underline A123. It's totally okay. And there is another integer variable here, identifier, is we can say also identifier, and it's a. But what if we write 123 a equals 12? So it's not acceptable. It's illegal. We couldn't use it. It is not a statement. So this is the illegal identifiers and legal identifiers. Of course, we can write here dollars, and we can put a dollar sign. A dollar sign is the only one. I think this is the only one acceptable. Let's go to the white spaces. So there are some white spaces between this. You don't have to put here the white spaces, but you should put a white space after declarable word, like integer, like string, like var, like date. You should put a white space here, but you don't have to put white space between the equal sign and the words and the next words. You don't have to. But all the developers are putting, because of the readability of the code is the most important thing in your career. And if you want to be senior, you should write a readable code. And let's go to the next step. The next step is comments. So what are the comments? I write here a comment as I didn't write it yet. So let me just go that thing. A comment is // and this is a comment. As you can see, it's a little bit grayer than normal lines. So it means compiler will ignore this line when it's running the code, when it's building the code. You can write anything you want here. The compiler doesn't care. But if you hit enter and write something here, compiler run that one and it's an error right now. If you want to make a multi-line comments, you should write / and enter. That's it, and it's gonna add automatically the asterisk and the / and you can write everything here, and this is all gonna be ignored. And these are the things on Java basic syntax, and I think this is what I need at all, and we are gonna learn more in the next videos. So I'm gonna show you a simple hello world program, and then maybe we can start easily. So as you can see, there's a system out print line function, and there are two words in it, hello world, and this line will help us to write hello world in the console. And this is coming from the system namespace on outstream from print line function println, and this is the code that writes hello world in the console line. So as you can see, the lines end with commas. We should add these commas all over the line. This is the general rules of Java also. I think in Python, I remember that in Python you don't have to write commas. If you can put it, but if you don't, it's not a problem. I think so. I remember that. Let's run the program and let me finish the video. As you can see here, the hello world line. If we add 1, 2, 3 in the end, let's go. As you can see here, this is the result. So that's all, guys. This is the Java basic syntax. The next video will be about the data types and variables. I'm gonna make some research with you. I'm gonna show you what I learned deeply, and then I hope you'll understand it too. Okay, thank you so much. If you like this video or the playlist, you can just like it and subscribe it to the channel, and it can help me a little bit. Thank you so much.